Hey guys, Heavy Arms 45 here. And the fight I've been waiting for is finally finna start. We got Akame from Akame Got Killed versus nobody. No one ever suggests anything, so we just gonna say that Akame wins by landslide. Girl got it all. Cool. But I do have another one for y'all. If you don't mind, I do have another one. It's interesting, and it's between two people that we're waiting to see what happens. And it is Goku from Dragon Ball Super versus Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. Now, looking at it, it's we don't know who will win this fight. My money and not. I am a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I love Goku. My favorite character is Teen Gohan. Wish he would have manned up all the way up to being when he became an adult, but Toriyama said that he didn't feel like Gohan was gonna go that way. I thought he would, but that's besides the point. I'm not Toriyama. I'm not the creator. But that being said, I want to give it to Escanor just because most of the time when Goku fights is during the daytime, and you don't know the limits to Escanor's power. Escanor can take an incredible amount of damage in his show. He's able to now. Let me start off where I always start off, because I was about to get into the whole details of why I feel Escanor. If Escanor and Goku was to meet up, it's sort of like they'll do that. They will probably actually fight, because Escanor does not give two about anything. He doesn't care. He the only thing that he wants is that he wants to hold his title. He is the center of pride. And what is Goku full of? Pride. And what does Goku want to do? Fight everyone. He just wants to find somebody stronger than him. And Goku's always willing to try and go that extra step. Now, I don't know the extent of Escanor's powers, but we've not, during the daytime, seen him get his tail whooped yet. Goku, we've seen him take a couple hits. And don't get me wrong, I'm leaning towards Goku so hard too, but because I know that Goku has galaxy level attacks, but like I said, the feats that Escanor's been able to do, I don't even know if he's used his full power. He's taking hits and then looked at people like, what the hell that's supposed to mean? So, I'm in love with Escanor. No homo. I want to say that if Escanor and Goku fought each other, which they probably would, Escanor could probably show Goku some hands. Do I feel like Goku would try to destroy him using a big time Kamehameha? He probably would have to, because Goku versus Escanor, Escanor has that whole, I don't know how much damage he can take, but I think he could take a good amount of damage. I feel like the only way Goku would win off the top, which I could be wrong, is if Escanor fought him all day long until the sun went down. Because apparently he gets more and more powerful as he's in the sun. And not only does he get more and more powerful, his body literally steams up. Because, after the fight that he had against some of the Ten Commandments, he was like, man, I got too heated up. I need to stay here or I'll burn the whole city down. So literally, his powers have him actually heated up to amazing levels. And we've seen Goku go into lava. We've seen Goku come out of lava. I don't know if Goku could take the heat of the sun, and that's really the biggest thing. The longer that he stays in the heat, the stronger he becomes, and the more heat comes off his body, which probably would make it to where he would be deadly to Goku that way. Which would probably mean that Goku would have to keep it. And I don't know if Escanor's X, I want to say that it probably could deflect the Kamehameha away, or at least take a good amount of damage, because those seven deadly sins, like actual weapons, are supposed to be some of the strongest stuff you can find in their world. So we don't know the limit they can take, but if it can take the heat of Escanor, I'm pretty sure it could probably. I'm pretty sure that it could probably take whatever Goku would be able to shoot at him. So I don't know if it's that simple. I would like to guess that it is, but I'm not sure. This is all guesswork. I don't know exactly the power set of Escanor. I don't really know the power set of Escanor to say that, like, level wise, how much damage he could do, because really he's like that character that you just heard about and you're like, they're telling you that he's this powerful, and then you see the actions he's able to do, and like it completely blows your mind what he can do. But on the side of knowing his limits, we don't know his limit yet. We do not know his limits yet, but we have seen Goku reach his limits and then break them. And I'm guessing I'm using Goku before Ultra Instinct also, because with Ultra Instinct, it's almost hard to hit him with anything. So my poor Escanor, I think I just changed my mind. With Ultra Instinct, Goku could beat him, and probably with Super Saiyan God mode, Goku could beat. I'm not gonna say that it's a mud stomp. I think that Escanor could have a good fight on his hands, but it's kind of weird because I'm like using someone who has a lot of background stories, because you're talking about we've been following Goku since back when Toriyama first did Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, then into GT or Super, or even Kai, whichever one you go into. So he has a lot more feats that we've been able to see. While with Escanor, we have the movie that they had come out recently, and the second season of Seven Deadly Sins, and that's all we have. And really, we've only seen him out of those probably fight only 3 times, and out of those 3 times, he completely mud stomped everybody he goes against. And those people, this is sort of like what I said about Saitama when it comes to Saitama. Basically, in his universe, he's able to destroy everybody. But with Escanor, his people, like we've seen the people that he's attacked, they've been hit by other people and there was no damage whatsoever. Like, they've taken full attacks to the face and nothing happened. And when Escanor comes, it just basically, he might take a little damage, but in the end, the people that he goes against is a lot more durable than some of the people you might find in, like, One Punch Man in other universes. Everybody there is not normal people. They have, like, thicker skin for some reason, is what I would say. And this is just using, I want to say, some theories that I have. If you disagree with them, I understand. But yeah, I thought real hard about this because I wanted to have Goku go against somebody from Seven Deadly Sins. The first one that came to my head was Bond. And sure, Bond could make his stuff half, but all he has is his immortal body, and it's not going to help him when it comes against Goku. I also thought about him going against. I also thought about him going against Sir Maliotis. Sir Maliotis would be a good defense. Would have a good defense against him if it was Kamehameha Wave, because he's able to do that full counter and knock all of it back and double the damage of it. But that wouldn't be anything good for physical attacks. So that's why I'm still at saying Escanor to me from Seven Deadly Sins will probably be, if not the clear win, if not in your mind the clear win, he would at least give him a good fight, I feel like. And I'm sorry that I asked y'all to try and help me do my job. I'm here to entertain you, and y'all don't really want y'all want to listen. Y'all don't want to be interactive. So the Akame thing, I did it for about a month. No one came up with anything. That's cool. Another person that the next one that I'll try to do is going to be Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach versus Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all later.